Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Every day in America, suicides among the American military number at least 22 per day. This is far too many, but this number is a baseline. It is probably far greater, sadly. In conjunction with the movie The Keeper, which highlights a veteran who is suffering from PTSD and is contemplating ending his life, but decides not to do so and gets better. We want to help people remember and have in front of them the information that they need to highlight this tragedy and to hopefully reach out and help someone who is struggling in the same way as some of those were on the name tapes that our character carried throughout the movie The Keeper. So for 22 days, the Southern Fried Podcast is going to keep a sad number. We're going to keep a running tally using the baseline number 22, starting on September 2nd. And each day that we're on the air, we'll give the updated numbers. We want to highlight this not to promote a number, but to make a difference. There may be someone you know you need to reach out to, listen to, get the information to them. There's not a one-size-fits-all, but we need to let our veterans know that we care, we want to help, and that there's resources for them. The Southern Fried Podcast is committed to do their part to bring this number down. 1 is too many. 22 is an atrocity.
Good morning, everybody.
Salute on a Monday. You made it back to Monday. Yay! It's great to be alive on a Monday. How about that, Robert? Yeah, we get to go to, a lot of us get to go to work today. We're so excited about it. The weekend is gone, man. That weekend, you don't need that weekend. You need a Monday. I need coffee. That's what I need. I must be crazy.
Lost your mind is what you have done. You need a Monday.
Happy Monday.
Let me go ahead and express an opinion for everybody out there. You need a Monday like you need a root canal. Come on.
Just kick it.
You're being harsh this morning, dude.
Yeah, get the party started.
Coffee yet? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what happens when you drink the Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee? You get fired up. That was actually my first sip, though. But hope you had a great weekend, Rob, and all of our listeners out there. It's gone now, but I hope you had a good one.
Yeah, it's gone. It's done gone now. I didn't watch any sports this weekend.
I watched a little bit. I actually just watched a little bit. I toned it down. I was focused on other things. Dogs wasn't playing, so I watched a little bit of college. I watched some of the Falcons. Good game. Had a chance to win that. And I watched the Cowboys, the Cowgirls. Sorry, Cowboy Cook. They lost to the Ravens. They came back. They had a chance there at the end, but then the Ravens shut the door. So the Cowboys are now 1-2. The Ravens are now 1-2. The Chiefs win again over my beloved Falcons. Yeah, crazy stuff. But it's good to be here on a Monday with a podcast. Cornbread Nation, all you breadheads out there. Excited to be ready for programming this week. We got new things going on all the time. So be looking for new things. Maybe Tuesday we'll have a new show that we've been announcing. I hope my coffee mug comes in. I ordered one from the store, and I'm hoping that'll be in Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. I like that.
I'm getting a box in today that's just the right size for a certain hat that I know of to be
Yes.
packed in there and shipped.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, this is, as you see on our banner, this is the 22nd day, 484. We'll figure out some way to keep honoring that and recognizing, not honoring that they've died, but honoring the attempts to, that's what I mean by that, to rescue people, to listen, to reach out. So day 22. So back to normal opening intros with next show, and then we'll figure out a way, or we'll go through today. But George Eshelman, I noticed that he was working on his barn or his building where he does all his woodworking. Sent him a nice message. It's looking good. I'm glad he's got an outlet like that. That's a great outlet to have. Working with wood, what a skill that is. I have no skill, but I admire those who do. Tarman, yeah, right. He said we had it right at Cowgirls. He's not a Cowboy fan.
Mm.
Sometimes Cook sits up all night, so I never know if he's fixing to go to bed. He's never fixing to get up. Not this time of morning. I haven't. He hasn't been here already. He would have responded. So we'll keep that a secret between us that we called the podcast called them the Cowgirls. And if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm sorry. We have to take that shot on a Monday. We have to.
You got to learn how to be nicer on Mondays. That's all there is to it. You done reminding people their weekend's gone. Getting on the Dallas Cowboys. Come on. You're rough on people.
Well, I'm amazed that Tarman's in here. He rode with me and Chickbait last night until way late in the night. And then we actually went a little later, but I applaud him. He's up and early. He must have got him a good pot of coffee going this morning and early. Well, I would say the 90s, you would have to admit, was pretty powerful for him. I mean, the 90s with Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and all that crew, pretty strong. Moose, he got Super on 1. I was just before 2. I was pretty wired up. Plus, I was doing some stuff. My son was up and he was talking to me. He always asked me how the recording went and what we're doing, if we're doing something in the morning. He was talking to me about all that. And so he was kind of my, I guess, we post-production. I guess you could call him that. He was my post-production for last night, which is good.
Well, we didn't get back in till late last night, coming back from Weewa-Hitchka down there in Florida, almost to Port St. Joe.
Say Weewa-Hitchka 5 times in a row, you'll throw a tooth out.
I love the name of that place, that town, Weewa-Hitchka. And I could say it 100 times. But a little couple of episodes on the way back in last night, and I'm feeling it this morning.
Yeah. So. I'm sure I will later. I'm sort of, wired up right now, but we're glad to have all of you in here. Hey, weather alert. Now, where we're at is hot 90s with some rain on the way, but for Robert, he may be facing something else. And then we're going to get our shout out to our city, but let's bump the weather up, Rob, because you've got news from your neck of the woods, South Georgia.
Yeah, looks like we've got a hurricane coming. Ooh. We don't like hurricanes down here.
What's the name of this hurricane?
Right now, it's a tropical storm.
Oh, no, it's not. It's building strength. So they can't name it. They can't name it until it's a Cat 1, I guess.
No, they can name a tropical storm, but it has to be. I think it has to be I haven't seen anything about a name yet.
What was the last one? What was the one that hit here about a month ago?
I couldn't tell you, dude.
Because they'll go to the next letter. I don't know what name they'll use, but they'll go up to the next letter in the alphabet.
I don't even remember. But here, I'll pop it up real quick. Let's see here.
Which direction is it? Is it going to hit the Gulf side or?
It's going to hit the Gulf side.
Okay.
It looks like, and the main track of it is coming right at us. I mean, literally right at us.
Okay.
I live right there.
Hello,
southwest corner of Georgia is where I live, and it's
Tar,
looking like
Tarman says they have called it John.
they've called it John. Okay.
A storm named John. So John is coming straight towards you as models predict right now.
John
Come
the
on.
Baptist is coming. We're going to call this hurricane John the Baptist. Is coming to give us a good baptizing. It's baptizing with water. Oh, my goodness. Here it comes. It's going to baptize us.
You better watch out. You might get more baptized. You might be truly under the water. You better watch out.
Yeah, it's got a. Yeah, I mean, it could shift a bunch of different ways, but right now it looks like it's coming right at us. Of course, it's early, but I mean, it's moving quick because this is Monday and it's supposed to be there on Thursday. It's trucking, dude.
Well, that's good. I don't give as much time to power up. Them
Yeah,
slow movers, they get a lot of time to energize.
But still hitting as a 2, that's pretty stout.
Where's it at? Where's it at right now? Just the
Way
Caribbean.
down here.
It's way down there. That track is kind of a weird track. It's not a usual track.
Well, they had forecasted to hook further toward Florida and just go up the coast like Michael did.
No, I mean where it's at now is a weird track. It's normally not. That's just a weird lining up right there where it's at. So it could do anything. Honestly, it could even go over and hit Mexico. You just never know.
Yeah, but they're getting more and more accurate at predicting these things. They're getting pretty close to it.
Maybe last time they wasn't that close. I mean, it shifted there pretty good. That last one was scheduled to hit you too, and it shifted pretty good at the last minute. So
we got some rain off of it.
They cannot predict the hand of God. I'll say that.
Yeah.
They might have some pretty good models, but things can happen.
So big, and they cover so much area.
Tarman might be wrong. He says he's looking at a different one, so maybe there's 2 storms. They could be a back-to-back. That happens too.
But see, here's where it's at right now down here, or last night. This was late Saturday morning. It's down here, and this little thing here is going to slip right in between Cancun and Havana and come right on up in. So, but right now, and so you got, I think this is funny. You got a high pressure over here on this side, and then you got a low pressure over here that's going to stall. And this hurricane's going to come right up in here and get stuck between them, be like a pinball machine. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry.
Yeah, it's following them through. So,
or
we need that low to move.
If it moves, if it stalls, it's going to hit us. Is what they're saying. If it moves, it's going to shift over this way. Which still that puts us basically in the path right here.
So maybe Tarman John is the one towards Mexico. There's another one. So. I don't know. I don't want neither one of them.
Forecasted to impact similar areas that was hit hard by Hurricane Idalia in August 2023. The next tropical storm on the list for the 2024 hurricane season is Helene.
Helene. So, they couldn't name it Helen. Helene.
Name it Helene. With an E.
What? Well, I wonder who sits down and does that. I mean, there's no rules to this, right? You just go up a letter. How come it has to be that? Is there one person that's their job to sit in a room? I wonder how long they sit around and think and put names out. Well, okay, we're in the H's. It's got to be a female. Go. What do you got? And somebody says Helene. I mean, okay, sounds good. Let's go with it. I mean, I really would like to know. Maybe we can get somebody on sometime to talk about that. How do you name the hurricane?
Well, how many H names are there?
Oh, there's tons of them.
I know we've already had Harriet. I mean, for women, Helen, Helene. Come on, what's another H name?
Hell? I mean,
oh, dude, there you go. Again, hell. Come on. This is Monday, dude. Don't be so hard.
I'm just saying. I don't think that would ever be the name of a female, but there are places in America called that. So it's
Yeah,
what popped in my head. Well, that's a male name there. Well, we get in trouble with gender. Harvey.
yeah. Dude. It goes
Hilda.
back to the old joke, well, Mama, how did I get my name? Well, I stubbed my toe, and that was the first name I screamed afterwards.
I mean, it brings death and destruction. So some people might think, proper name. I don't know, but
I see. I
I
see.
can just see it. Some little junior staffer says, "Have we ever called one hell?" Somebody said, "You can't do that." Well, I don't know. I've got this fiance, and it fits her. I don't know.
She's a real hurricane.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
If she were, she'd be redhead, right?
Yes, definitely.
We're gonna get trouble.
They say all of women's problems start with men. Menopause and all that stuff. But the consequences for that is women represent a lot of the biggest disasters that ever happened. Hurricane, just saying. Hilda, that's a good one. Yeah, Hilda, we could go with that.
Yeah, Hilda would work. It would.
But there's not a lot of H names out there that you want to attach to your sweet, precious little daughter. Or, just saying.
Hoda.
What?
Hoda. It's another way to say. I mean, Hoda.
No, dude. That's like Hondo or something. Yeah.
That's the name of a great movie. John Wayne, baby.
Yeah.
Hondo.
Yeah, but he was a guy.
Well, Rob, nowadays, you can't say that. I mean, you can, but then people get mad because you say, and there are some names that go they could be boy or girl.
Billy. Billy's one. That was going through my head, Talk about little Billy going around jumping in the mud puddles and beating up the other boys and stuff, and you couldn't find out she's a girl,
It's like our friend Lauren. Every time I remember telling him, one guy I was telling about friend Lauren, he goes, "He's a guy. His name is Lauren." I said, "Yeah, that's a girl's name." I said, "Well, it's a guy's name too." He was a crazy kind of guy anyway, but yeah. Folks, go over to the Cornbread Nation on Facebook and join there as well. We update programming news and notes from there. And we don't need that message, but we appreciate you. Hey, we do have a Discord channel. We haven't activated it yet. I'm glad that popped up, though. We have a Discord channel, Rob. I just have got to get with you, and we will get that in motion. We're spinning a lot of plates, and we're trying to get all of them spun the right way. I appreciate all the numbers this morning. We got a lot of people coming in this morning. Good Monday morning. See, Rob, they're happy. They're happy people. It's Monday. That's why they're in here. It's their Monday therapy to come in here. Maybe it's the rutabagas, man. Maybe the rutabaga talk has driven people in, Rutabagas.
Well, I'm going to throw this out there. The way you came on this morning and the way you were like bashing people for enjoying their weekend, it's Monday morning now. You got to get up and get going and being all demanding and stuff. They're probably over there talking bad about you. They're saying bad words. What's up in chat, huh?
That's okay. At least as if they're here and badmouth me and throwing tomatoes, at least they're here, and we appreciate you. We salute you.
Yeah.
It's Monday for those that missed. It's Monday. We got to do that again. The weekend is gone. To heck with weekend. We're on Monday. It's Monday. And we're going to go in
You
and we're going to tell somebody, we are so
did that
glad it's
again.
Monday.
You did that
We're-
again.
I did it again. I did. But I did it this time with coffee. Coffee or die, you know.
You're a twisted individual. Okay. There ain't nobody out there, including me, that's happy that it's Monday. Why do we even put Monday in the week? We need to do away with Mondays. Yeah. We could do Sunday take 2 or something.
He was saying this last night. He was killing me. Chick, I seen was that the recipe, the rutabaga recipe that you sent Chickbait in the email? Oh, I got to
Yeah.
tell you, it's so funny. So like, she's like, I mean, I was doing controls by myself and I was trying to figure out everything and she was like, wanting to come up and I said, yeah, give me a minute, be patient. I've got like, 2 or 3 things. I was trying to pull some extra news up. And so I took a break. The reason it took me a minute is because I didn't have it pulled up on screen, the email. So I had to go in and, verify. And I did a quite a long commercial break and figured out some things. And anyway, so I sent her the link and I wasn't thinking it, me and you have both emailed with her. So I think I actually just grabbed your email. So she come back on and she's like, I just got a question I'd like to ask. I said, sure. She goes, who is Jebediah? I almost didn't open it. I like Jebediah. Who is that? I said, oh, that's Rob. Alter ego. I explained the whole gaming and everything. It's hilarious. I said, well, that's really Jebediah Thakawa. Thakawar, sorry.
War.
It's like Wawa, Barbara Wawa.
Yeah.
By the way, the early days, yeah, everybody needs a nickname. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a thing in the paper the other day, 50 years of Saturday Night Live, and they went back and they talked about all the original. They mentioned the others that came along, but they went through all the originals and what they were known for on the show, whether it was the Coneheads or doing the news bites or Barbara Wawa. It was funny. I was going back and listening to all that, but it had its moments later on, of course, Eddie Murphy and different folks that came through. But that original group, that's really hard to beat.
It is
crazy. And it wasn't pretty. I mean, the drug use was really bad. All of them had all kind of problems with that, especially John Belushi. I mean, we know that.
Yeah.
But, God, they were crazy. The whole samurai sword and cheeseburger. I mean,
well,
cheeseburger chip fry. Let me slice. You want that sliced? I love it.
Yes.
Some of it we can't even repeat.
I want to give a quick shout out to a very special woman that puts up with me a whole bunch and all my issues and runs me around. I can't drive, so she has to do all the driving. We go off to Weewa Hitchka and stuff like that. She does all the driving and she gets worn out. But I am awfully glad to have her in my life. And I'm going to give a shout out to my pretty, pretty wife this morning.
Well, awesome. We're going to give another shout out this morning because we're way deep in the show and we didn't yet. But we have to do our shout out to our city. And today it is, ready, Rob? Tightwad. Tightwad, Missouri. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Population 69. So there's a little story about there. I guess this is maybe, I don't know if it's Tightwad started with this person about this transaction about a rooster rather than a watermelon. I don't know. But but somewhere along the line, it did catch on. And Tightwad is now the description of anybody won't come off their money. You Tightwad.
but
yeah, we
football points too, I guess.
It could, yeah. So, salute to Tightwad this morning. My oldest son, he's kind of a Tightwad. He doesn't have a ton of money or anything like that, but he'll squirrel away money. And if you'll notice when he's out, when it's time to pay, he disappears.
Yeah.
And he'll say, "Have
That's
you already paid? I was going to help." So you taught one. I said, "That's a good
oh
skill to have."
yeah. That's about the only sports game that I really watched last night or this weekend was that, and I didn't watch all of it. I watched the tail end of it there, the Notre Dame Missouri game. Oh, I was no, yeah, I was pulling for them. Not Notre Dame, Vanderbilt. Why
Yeah,
am I saying
Vanderbilt.
Notre Dame? Oh, I was pulling for Vandy. Dadgummit. I don't care. And I hate to see SEC teams lose, and it was SEC versus SEC. Somebody had to lose. And I know Missouri's top 10, and you shouldn't wish bad things on an SEC team in the top 10. But if Vanderbilt had to beat Missouri, if Vanderbilt had beat a top 10 team, I'd have jumped up and down for them.
It used to be that they would do that, maybe once every couple of years, really beat a top team. But they have put together. I got to give them props. They have put together a much better product on the field than they have in a while. Of course, they're spending a lot of money up there on the facilities, the stadium. Remember last year they had the scoreboard hanging from cranes. They weren't finished with everything, but the SEC finally said, "Hey, listen, you got to upgrade around here. You've got to." And so we give them a shout out. Vanderbilt, the Commodores,
Yeah. You almost did it.
a
That would
Commodore,
be awesome.
a Commodore at a medical school.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be bad if you get beat by a medical school, I guess.
I've often said, no disrespect to if any Vanderbilt fans are listening, I've often said they need to be kicked out of the SEC. I'll be honest with you. I thought they don't hold up the standard. I mean, I just have it. They have not. But you know what? If they could start turning around and doing more of that, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, Oklahoma didn't live up to the standard to be in the SEC.
Oh, no.
Tennessee is good, but Oklahoma is not that good. Their offense is not good. Their defense, fair, but their offense, Oklahoma, you're going to lose some games this year. You are not the Oklahoma of old. I'm sorry. You picked a bad year to come blazing into the SEC. It's going to be a tough year on you. That's ugly. I mean, there were opportunities in that game to be in that game against Tennessee. Nothing against Tennessee. Give them their props where they're at. I want Tennessee to move all the way up. I want to be number one because when they fall, then I like to have fun with it. It's kind of a sick humor, but I like it. Sorry if there's any Tennessee fans.
Look,
killed
we
us,
can't
but
say too much.
we got to have fun. We are dog.
But we got, we dog fans. And, after last week, we got to, there's Brother Hester sneaking in here.
Good morning, Brother Hester.
How did it go? Did you get any poison ivy where you shouldn't?
Well, that's a tough question to ask on a Monday morning.
As many as you've been being.
That's a little TMI there. I mean, what the heck? Sidebar. The judge and the prosecutor needs to step on the side.
It's news.
Earl getting things in places he don't want to. That's news.
It's news. That's news, dude. It's entertainment. Entertainment's a part of news.
Well, good morning to Earl.
No, it went great.
It went good. Good for you, Earl. Good for you.
I'm glad.
Good answer. Don't listen to Rob. Come out with them crazy questions. What kind of question is that on a Monday morning? I mean, come on. You're trying to get, I'm trying to get them ready for work. They're excited about it. They're ready to go. They're going to go in and high five their boss.
Now they could be excited that they didn't accidentally use poison ivy for toilet paper. They can still be excited.
I don't know how anybody would accidentally do that.
Well, if you don't know what poison ivy looks like, I guess it could be easy, Just saying.
That's what they made. That's what they made pine cones for,
dude. That's not why they made pine cones.
I think
Don't
actually,
do that. Don't you even think about it. Don't even think about it. That's
no,
not what
maybe,
pines are made for.
no, actually, it was corn cob, but it went well. It's just the thought of it. Pine cones. Hey, nowadays, we got to say with this just for a minute. You say, "Hey, I need some help in here." Like, well, I didn't have no toilet paper. I wonder if back in the day was some family they're in the privy and the person's hollering, "Hey, I need a corn cob," and they actually bring them pine cone instead.
That'd be a heck of an accident.
It might be a little. That might be a little bit on purpose.
Look, my granddaddy taught me a lesson a long time ago. I didn't check the toilet paper when I went in the bathroom, and I didn't have none. And I was begging for toilet paper, and he says, "I ain't getting you no toilet paper. You should have looked. You got $1?" Said, yeah. He said, "Well, you just use that." And I got done. I walked out. He walked over, and that bathroom was just a mess from top to bottom. He said, "What in the world happened in there?" I said, "Do you ever tried to use 3/4, 2 dimes, and a nickel?"
It's a rough day.
It's a rough day, Bubba.
That sounds like the start of a country song right there. Sounds like something the judge would sing. Sears Big Book. Oh man.
I had to use 3/4, 2 dimes, and a nickel. My life will never be the same.
Oh no.
I won't sing anymore this morning.
Oh man. Thankfully. Thank you, Robert.
You're welcome. Your ears
Hey,
bleed.
tell them about the Animal Rescue Alliance silent auction coming up.
Silent auction's coming up. I got to. I'm sorry. I kind of took a weekend off. I've not been feeling super good, and I just needed some time. And but yes, the Animal Rescue Alliance is having a silent auction. Let me pull this up so I can make sure I've got all the information right. Did we do? Sorry, my computer's running about as slow as I am this morning.
You mean it's not excited? It's a Monday either?
No, it's not. It is not. It is not. It is not.
While he's looking again, thank you for coming into the Southern Fried podcast stream. We are live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for morning shows, and sometimes I'll do an occasional extra. And then tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mama Dad, our Monday night get together. All right, Rob, what you got?
Okay, we have the second annual silent auction. It's going to be on Friday, October 25th this year. They are accepting donations for it. Any local businesses, Miller, Seminole, Early, Decatur, if y'all want to help and put a business basket in there, go ahead. But yeah, anything that, even if it's something little, I mean, like the little jiggly balls for the cats and stuff that have the little bells inside, they give those out as door prizes or whatever. Just anything will help. So y'all give them a call at 229-992-2039. Y'all sort of swing by and help them any way you can. And they do accept monetary donations as well. I know, I just want to get them something, I don't give them money. But the money goes a long way. And if you want to drop off cat litter or dog food or cat food, kitten food, feel free.
And if you live out of the area, go to their website. They use PayPal. I've done that before. It's an easy process. And I know there's a lot of need. Sorry, Earl, he's got terrible service. He said he'll see us later. But there is mission critical for a lot of animal rescues. I have seen 3 in the last 2 days that are actually showing the animals that have been there the longest that do not have the no-kill designation. And they are sadly their life is going to end. It's real sad. It's bad all over. I mean, it's real bad. So
Yeah.
help them out because they're a no kill shelter, and the need is great. Got to get the messaging out there better about getting animals fixed. Dogs and cats. It's bad.
And it's not just that; it's the economy gets worse. I mean,
Well, they can't afford to
unfortunately,
take care of them.
yeah, and
Well,
that's an
some of the ones I seen were actually rescues where they had been mistreated when they got them. But they've been there like Fern. Fern has been there over 2 years. Some of these animals have been a year or two at these, and unfortunately they've just reached the end. But Fern is, and I do like that article that Madison got in the Donaldsonville Times. They
yes,
highlight some of their some of their dogs because the cats have been going pretty good, but
yeah,
it's the dogs that need a forever home, a forever
yes.
home.
And I know there's some farmers around here that have room for them, but you take a farmer. Number one, he's already got a hard job. He does, and then most of them work another job besides. It really cuts back on the time. You know, so
Yeah,
but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll all get adopted this week. They're going to fix to be starting going up to the Tractor Supply and stuff like that.
yeah.
So
She told me about that. They've got two locations actually that are going to let them do that. So maybe that'll help.
yeah,
I sure hope so. I know it's tough, but um,
and they have a thing now where you can adopt a dog for a day and take them out for a pup cone at the Dairy Queen. So that way if you want to put them in the truck, you can see how they ride with you. Make sure they're the proper height and everything that you need to go and ride around a little bit. Just saying, you could take the dog for a test drive.
it's too bad you can't drive, Rob. I could just see us having this great video of you and a dog riding along, going through the drive-through and getting little treats like that, and
Yeah,
uh, hiking through the woods. Which you could still do that, I guess. But I could just see you in a red pickup truck riding along. The dog sitting there. I don't know what the dog would have some great name like Chuck Norris, or something like your cat, and y'all
no,
would be
no,
out and
no,
about.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. By the
Don't
way,
you?
by the way, Steven Seagal. No matter what else you think about him, Steven Seagal. Uh, he looks rough, brother. He
He
needs to
does.
get. He looks tough. I'm not talking about age. I don't know. He needs to lose some weight and just get better health. I mean, he looks rough. Last time I saw him, he just looked rough. So
Look,
hate
as much
that.
money as that man's got, he ain't worried about being fat. Mm,
Well, it ain't just that. He just looks rough, man. I mean, rough. Rough is rough, man. I don't care how much
yeah.
money you got. You know, just don't care. I mean, you got to be healthy. I know you look
Look,
tired, man. Yeah,
yeah,
it is expensive to handle a dog.
it is.
Those vet visits are very expensive. That's a lot of V's in one sentence, but they are. By the
But
way, want to say live on air, we appreciate our friend Chickbait Juliet. She has a show called Chickbait, so we call her that in the show. But she has a true crime show. But she did a nice promo for us last night. We've got that posted up on most of the streams. There's a couple more to go. We appreciate that. We'll help her out too. She watches or does a program on true crime. Um, uh, she has done quite a few videos. I think about 70 videos. I think her latest one she's covering is and so I said it wrong. She sent me the official how to pronounce. I said, well, I got to get it right. They already give me a hard time down there in Colquitt,
call
Georgia.
quit, not cold quit, call quit.
I'm going
Ain't
to
no
keep calling it
cold.
that because I know it aggravates you, Colquitt.
Hmm.
But it's the COBOL or whatever crime, and she's got one on that. So we have sent her on a mission to go buy a cup of coffee. We sent money for her to get. It's not really for a cup of coffee, but that's what it says. Buy me a cup of coffee. So I said, "Oh, if I send you money, you got to go get the coffee. I want to see you do that." So she's supposed to be
Yeah,
going down and sometime today or tomorrow and getting a coffee and making a little video about it. So Yeah,
Okay.
we had
Let me
fun with
explain
it
the
last night.
whole Colquitt thing to you, okay? All right. It's not Nevada, it's Nevada. And what happens to people when they get that wrong? They get
You
booted
and
out.
me, you and me both got in trouble for that. So she
Yeah,
stopped both of us,
yeah.
Rob. It
She
wasn't just
stopped us
me.
from doing it. She saved our lives. You keep calling
Yeah, we
people from coal, calling Colquitt, you're liable to get kicked out of South Georgia. And then how are we going to meet at the Nat line?
yeah, I gotta be careful. He was like, "What is this guy? He don't even know how to talk."
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
the word What was the word I heard yesterday? It was a girl that is a friend of my granddaughter's, and they go to school together. And she went to church with us, and I don't think maybe she does, but she was correcting herself. But she was one of those that calls a window a winder.
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's what it
A
is. It's a
winder.
window. Yeah,
Do you call it a winder?
I
No,
do.
you don't.
I
Winder.
do.
Could you close
Have you
that winder?
years ago, I was working at a place where I was working outside parking some cars.
So we could send him to Logan's.
So Logan's or Apple. I mean, you want to get highfalutin there, Logan's and Applebee's.
Well,
I don't even get
they do have a lunch special. You know what, Tar Man? You've been such an integral part of our program and keeping us going. We might be able to make that happen. We'll see.
oh my
We'll
goodness, you're
see.
setting a bad precedent.
No, it's just
We'll
special
watch
people.
for food.
We'll watch for. What I could do is just meet Tar Man there. I haven't. We could go have lunch or something. I've got my own coffee. Yeah, you don't need a coffee. But she was going, I don't need coffee. I got coffee here. I said, we want you to go get a coffee. Go get the coffee. If I'm sending you money, I want you to get the coffee. So she's like, okay, I'll do it.
Dude,
I was a little bit off the chain last night. I think I shocked her a couple of times. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, we had fun. Go get the coffee.
I can see it now. Dave, Robert, how did the Southern Fried Podcast get so many followers? We started sending them to lunch and buying them coffee. It was bribery.
By the way, I did send you some money, Rob, on StreamYard. I did get that sent through the app. The transaction did happen. So,
Cool beans.
however you and your wife choose to use that, I just wanted you to know I did send it. So,
Well, I appreciate it.
not a problem. Not a problem.
It'll cover postage.
What kind of coffee do you drink, Tar Man? I'm curious. Don't give me that Colombian. By the way, we want to have our own coffee. We want to have the Southern Fried Coffee. Yeah, I know, Tar Man. I think she catches a lot of heat. By the way, I can't. She's a Harvard grad. She catches a lot of heat from people on her side. I think they have this idea that we won't accept anybody that's not exactly like us down in the South, and they just kind of blow their mind that we're very accepting. So, but yeah, I went in her stream and watched her show. She got attacked pretty hard in the comments, and she actually what she did is she pulled up. She actually had in there, and it was more so. It wasn't a pro thing or something like that, but she actually showed a picture of Trump in her comments and or maybe at the end of her stream or whatever it was. I can't remember now, but somebody said, oh, you just had to bring politics into it and like slammed her, like I was riding with you fine. That's how triggered some people are. You can't even show a picture.
Mm.
Okay. Oh man, really? I bought this big old can one time of that and I could not get into it. I just could not get into that brand. I don't want to say on the air, but I'm more of the what is their slogan? The one what's the good to the last drop? I think that's the one but I actually have Black Rifle Coffee Company. Rob hates it, but I do have the K cups with me. I'll give them a little plug because they're veterans.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to see some great videos, go to YouTube and watch some of their shooting videos that they've done. They've got some big guns. They play hard on there. So yeah,
Yep.
some 50 cals.
Somebody else got some pretty big guns too.
Oh, come on, man. What'd you have to do? Did you have to tape up the bottom of your arm so it would poke through the top?
No, it just does it there. This is all natural. Mm. It's hard going through life, man. Looking, it
By the
really
way,
is.
there was a video that was circulating not too long ago, a week or so ago, of Iggy Pop on stage without a shirt on. When you did that, that's the image I've got was Iggy Pop. Just go find that video, and you'll know what
No,
I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna find it
Do
because
it after you go off the air.
you're mean this morning. I'm not gonna go look at it. You gonna hurt my feeling. I ain't got but one feeling left, and it not in real good shape. Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
mean. You
do want to
rough.
say this. Hey, I'm gonna become tenderhearted just for a minute. Tenderhearted on a Monday. We
Oh,
we
y'all be careful.
Tire Man and Chickbait. We gave you a shout out last night for they were concerned about you because of the episode the other day, and I gave you a shout out because I think it's great. We don't edit nothing. We left that in, and you have every right to pull that down. But you've made decisions to say, hey, it's life. What if I was at a restaurant? Or, can't stop that. So, but they were very supportive of you and wishing you well this Monday morning. They
Well,
hope you're fine.
I appreciate it. I try. Everybody's got issues. Everybody does. And I try not, but this is one I don't want to let control my life,
Yeah, that's
and I
that's
try
what
not,
I said.
you know,
Face it head
and
on.
yeah, and my wife helps me out a lot. And, that's why I was giving her a big shout out this morning. There's so much stuff that I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't have the support that she gives me.
Yeah,
So, and
I think that
no, I appreciate it.
I think that's great.
Appreciate
Awesome.
y'all giving me a shout out and support me too. I mean,
Yeah.
let's face it, other than podcasting, about the only thing I'm good for is mowing. If I come off that
No,
mower, it's off. So
I told him like that's your personal business. We support you. If you'd have said I want to pull that video down or edit it out, we would have done that. It's your decision. It's your thing. Either way, I appreciate
I appreciate it.
Robbie made one day than a lot of different problems. Yeah. Yeah, he is a little younger. Me and you's very close in age, and I'm starting to see some of those things, unfortunately. Chickbait bombed me the other night. I don't think you were in there, Rob. Totally bombed me. She goes, "You're not almost 60." Oh, actually, when I look at you, Dave, I think you're like 32. And I'm like, come on. She goes, I'm just pulling your leg. So that was a Rob move right there, like, oh, 32? No way. She's like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
She's fitting in with us really good on these slams. She's getting good at it.
it's nice when they learn and they start, learn how the proper way to slam somebody. It's really fun to watch. They struggle a little bit at first. To be like, oh, Dave, when I look at you, I don't see 64. I see 63. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas a good proper slam is, Dave, when I look at you, I don't see 64. I see 164. They learn this, and as they grow, and it's great. It's fun to watch.
Just
a
a
misplaced redneck girl.
Well, she said she grew up on a decrepit farm. Her dad let go to. She said, "I'm really a redneck." I thought, well, I don't know if you're really a redneck, but I get it. Ohio is a unique state. You do have rednecks in Ohio. There's no doubt. It's a very diverse state.
And high in the middle.
Ohio. It's an easy state to spell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it that.
So if you had to spell your states, that would be an easy one to get through when you're in school.
Yeah, that and Nevada. Nevada. How do you spell ah? Huh?
Well, it sure looks like a Nevada to me.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Dave.
Sorry,
Them people
I'm
are
out.
go get their torches and
I
pitchforks.
know we do have
Walking
some
over here
followers
in
out
North
that way.
Georgia.
Sorry, all love and they're behind us, so they're earlier in their Monday morning. You've got
Yeah,
more time to enjoy Monday morning now. Get up in Nevada and go have fun. Let's get it. Yeah,
dude,
kick it.
dude. Now you're being mean to them on Monday morning. I'm going to see the glow from up there in North Georgia
Let's
from down
see
here in
what
the
is it?
mall.
Are they 2 or 3 hours behind us?
I think
So it
they're
is
3 hours behind us.
wow. So they're when they see this, they're really gonna be mad. Like, shut up.
Yeah, yeah. Think about it. By the time they actually get up at 6 o'clock and see this, you'll already been at work for an hour. And we'll
Yeah,
see how well you're going. Woohoo! It's Monday. Yay! Your weekend's gone. Are they 2
2
hours?
hours.
Okay.
So 450, whatever. So but hey, guess what, Rob?
What?
When they see that, I'll be closer to quitting time than they are. Hey.
Don't tell them that. Dave, don't tell them that.
I got
They'll
a
want to
2 hour jump.
know. Huh?
I got a
Nah,
2 hour
you
jump
not gonna
towards quitting
survive
time.
this. I can see this already. We're gonna get off here, and there's gonna be like a glow coming from the north end of the state of Georgia that I'm gonna be able to see down here as they grab their torches and pitchforks and come after you. Oh, he's
Oh
sad.
man.
And you say I say mean things about Alabama. You're getting the whole country right here, right now. Oh, we don't need that weekend anyway. I'm glad it's Monday. Y'all just suffer right on through it. Get in there and brush your teeth and shave. Get your clothes on. Get your butts to work. Oh my gosh. You're
Well,
not going to survive.
you know what it is.
What?
I've got the perfect answer to that.
Okay, let's hear it.
You're a bad influence on me.
I don't see how you get. I'm a bad influence on you. I've been trying to teach you how to be nice for years. You just don't want to listen to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Be beware of teachers like Rob.
Hey,
I'm going to
look,
teach
I've
you.
told you over and over, it's my goal in life to be kind and courteous to one and all, to make everybody's life a little brighter for having come in contact with me, to make everybody feel special and upbeat and positive. And it's hard, I'm just saying, to live my life this way, but I choose to do so.
Man, and imagine spewing all that on a Monday morning.
That was hard. I couldn't remember all of it this early. Um, Tire Man, we was talking. What was we talking about?
We was
We
talking
was
about
talking about
Nevada.
Nevada, way over not Ohio, but Nevada.
Yeah.
You got to say Nevada too. You can't say Nevada. You got to say Nevada. Hey, it's funny. You know, notice your facial expression when you say Nevada. Nevada. You kind of got to get that. But Nevada is the correct way to pronounce it. Not Nevada. It's Nevada. And it's
But
not Nevada. It's Nevada. The only reason
which
why we say Nevada is because it drives Heather nuts, I think.
I love it the day that I'm going to be able to go out there, and spend some time out there. And I'm going to. So he says it is 3 hours. So
Yeah.
Tarman, Tarman's like he has like these delayed messages. Like that's John. Oh wait a minute, that's another one. Oh, it's 2 hours. No wait a minute, it's 3 hours. It's too early on a Monday, man. You can't do us like that. It's just throwing us off. I feel like I'm Max Headroom or something.
You kind of look, no. Dude, if Max Headroom had looked like you, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. But anyway, I was going to say, if I go out there, I would love to go out in public with her and go to the stores and say, hey, it's great to be in Nevada or Nevada. No, I'll say Nevada. Or no, I do say Nevada. I'd embarrass her. I got to say, hey, how y'all doing? It's great to be in Nevada.
Oh my gosh, dude. If you walked in the store with her, Hey, y'all. It's great to be here in Nevada.
Y'all got,
Or what would be even
man.
better? Hey, y'all. It's great to be here in Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada.
Nevada. And then the pictures in
Colorado.
Colorado.
Y'all got any Mater Jews?
Where y'all keep the rutabagas?
Oh, that'd be great, dude. I got it. You go in a store and you go a grocery store and you go up to the front and you see if you can get someone. This would be great. And you would say, ma'am, we need a cleanup on aisle 10. Rutabagas are just everywhere. And see if they would actually, because of mindless workers nowadays, like they don't even want to be at work.
Dude,
Attention, we need a cleanup on aisle 10. Rutabagas everywhere. Oh my goodness. I can see everybody stop and go, rutabagas. Everybody go to aisle 10 to figure out what it was. What's a rutabaga?
A lot of people know what rutabagas are. I'm sorry it caught you off guard, but a lot of people know what rutabagas are. A lot of people like them. I'm just telling you.
A lot of people don't.
Well, they don't like them just because of what they're called.
But I'm talking about in Nevada. How many people in Nevada you think are actually growing rutabagas? I mean, come on, man. There would be people that heard it, but they've never seen one. They'd be thinking, let's go to aisle 10. I want to see what one looks like. I've never seen one. Rutabaga. I wonder if they would say rutabaga different. Rutabaga.
I was going to look to see if rutabagas are grown in Nevada, but I can't even remember how to spell it this morning. Get my spell checker out here.
Oh man, you're so rough on a Monday morning. Even Google's going, "Come on, dude." I'm not even going to help you with the spell check.
Rutabaga. You don't have
Your phone's going to start smoking.
Oh my gosh. It is. I got this. Okay. R. I know how to spell R.
R, not R.
Grown in
rutabaga.
Nevada.
Tarman, you ever had a rutabaga? I think I've asked this before. Rutabaga. Come on.
Do what?
But as the rutabaga, man, I was asking Tarman.
High fiber. Yes. Put it out there.
Tarman comes in here with this. It sounds like a commercial for Geico. Rutabagas are a root vegetable. They're high in fiber and complex carbohydrates, but low in fat and protein. They are a good source of vitamin C and potassium. Save money now and switch your insurance to Geico. They do have funny commercials. Maybe they can mix in the rutabaga into the commercial for Geico.
It doesn't say if rutabagas are grown in Nevada or not. But you should have seen my phone. It was like, instead of rutabaga, it was like RUDABUGGA, rutabaga. I don't know.
But it has you doing the voice. I mean, was it the hard time to spell rutabaga, or was it like, who is this guy talking to me? What'd you say?
It was like flashing back and forth between the two, rutabaga, ruta, whatever, and it was flashing back and forth. I mean, they actually turned rutabaga into two words. Rutabaga,
That's a disgusting thought on a Monday.
And think about it. I wonder how many times here in the South we turn one word into two.
Oh, a lot. A lot. A lot.
It's almost like somebody got a bad stutter or something when they moved to the South years ago, and it just caught on.
We put the long vowel sound on many things that's supposed to have a short vowel sound. We just don't care.
Like what? What are you talking about? We don't do nothing like that.
And then we can't understand people that talk with a real short, concise, fast speech.
Yeah. We're like, huh?
We're like,
You
we're like,
talk funny.
you're not from around here.
You're not from around here, are you? You talk funny. Oh, we might talk funny, but at least I'm good looking.
Okay. And on that note, we are at 7 o'clock, and it is time for our morning show to end, so Dave can go to work. And Rob will do whatever Rob does until he reappears tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for
Like
Mama
magic.
Said.
Like magic.
Yeah.
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 Just appeared. Yeah. And you know what? Hopefully, at some point in time tonight, we'll get to talk about the Chupacabra, Dave.
Oh, my goodness. But I told you never look in the screen like that. It's creepy. But so join us tonight for Mama Said. Also, in our any of the streams we have the No Monkey Farm interview we did. We're going to kind of revisit that this week, but go find that and watch it if you haven't. Share it out. It's approaching. I mean,
Yes.
it's over. It's closing in on 4,000 views. It's like up of well over 3,700 views. A lot of attention on this. Rob is going to get more into about the town hall. We haven't really explored that yet. We have other interviews that are on the way. So.
Yeah. A couple more I'm working on. One of has already agreed, but we just got to get it set up and get together.
So we are still invested heavily into the no animal testing for primates and no monkey farm in Bainbridge, Georgia.
Well, y'all have a great Monday. Don't listen to Dave. You got this. Pump up.
I'm trying to help him have a happy Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah.
Don't think about the weekend that you
Touchdown.
lost.
You've scored. It's Monday.
He's sick. I'm telling you. It'll be okay, though. He'll be okay. He'll be back tonight, and it'll all be better. But y'all have a great day, and we salute you. We also salute Tightwad, Missouri.
Yes. Shout out to all the nearly 70 people in Tightwad. That's why there's not more of them. They won't invest in anything. They're Tightwads,
Oh, okay. That's not very nice to say.
Hey, we love them, though. We love them.
We love them. We love them. All right. Y'all have a great day, and we will see y'all back here tonight at 7 p.m. Salute and God bless.